All right, he started the anthem kneeling protests in the NFL. Failed quarterback Colin Kaepernick, or I should say exiled quarterback Colin Kaepernick, looking for a job. He was just crowned GQ's 2017 Citizen of the Year.
What Colin is doing now is not just come out and pop out of nowhere. There's a tradition of African-American athletes standing up, using their platform to say something is wrong.
The magazine putting Kaepernick on the cover and comparing him to other athlete activists like Muhammad Ali.
Joining us right now to discuss is the author of Liberalism, or How to Turn Good Men into Whiners, Weenies, and Wimps, former NFL Super Bowl champion Burgess Owen. Burgess, good morning to you.
Good seeing you guys once again.
Up in the corner it says American Heroes. I'm sure to some he is a hero.
My problem is this: within our DNA, every generation always wants to give our next generation more hope. That's really our goal. No matter what we do, they want to make sure they have better opportunities, feel better about our country, and know they can go out and overcome anything. What we're seeing right now in the black community is just the opposite. The heroes they're giving now is guys like this who put down our country, put down the police, give the darkest pictures of America, and Snoopy Dogg. So understand that within the black community, there's something behind the curtains we have to look at. And this has been going on for a long, long time, guys. So at the end of the day, yes, we have to deal with this whole thing with the NFL, but the deeper picture is how do we get our young black men to understand what manhood is all about, stand up, man up, and really change within their communities the things that need to be changed.
What's the reaction from the black community with you not supporting Kaepernick?
I am so encouraged because I'm finding black Americans across the country are waking up. Some just 2 years ago, some a long time. You're going to meet some young men in the next couple minutes, some young guys who just ran from Republican. And I'm so proud. I'm just meeting them the next few minutes, and I hope everybody stays around and listens to them, because this is the future of our country. We have a community that's waking up, and we will make a difference in this country next 4 years. America will be proud of the black community, because we're going to stand up and really fight for our country.
I'm proud of them now, and I believe they're all Americans first. Eagles' Malcolm Jenkins met with lawmakers to help the community. He went to Washington. Dolphins' Kenny Stills met with Miami police to talk about law enforcement and bridging the gap. That's the type of proactive meetings. Not saying there's no issues to be addressed, but go address the issues.
Well, here's the thing. We have a chance to either serve or complain. We can demand or command. We command by getting out there and doing the heavy lifting. This guy Kaepernick has not done a thing but complain, and now he's being quiet, and that's supposed to be a badge of honor now. No, you stand up and you articulate yourself, you explain what you're all about, and defend yourself. You don't sit there quietly behind the curtains, let everybody else do the heavy lifting for you.
Along with the photographs in GQ, they've got some words from some people who regard them as heroes. Linda Sassor, who is one of the women behind the Women's March, said this of Kaepernick: I always tell Colin, you are an American hero. You may not feel like a hero right now, but one day people will realize the sacrifices that you made for so many others. There might even be a day when we'll be walking down Colin Kaepernick Boulevard and people will remember what Colin Kaepernick did, just like we remember Muhammad Ali. I truly believe that in my heart.
Well, we've gotten to some very low standards. I'll say this: when Colin Kaepernick starts to deal with the 75% of black boys in California can't read and write, when he deals with the 83% of black men, young teens that are not working right now, there's a lot of problems in our community, and believe it's not the police.
But he said he would stand if he came back. He let everyone know that. Number two is, with Colin Kaepernick, unlike Muhammad Ali, when he was banned from, when he set out the NFL, when he gave up his belt, they took his belt away for 3.5 years. He couldn't fight. He went to college campuses, and he took on everybody. He went into from the most elite institutions on down, and said, "This is how I believe. This is America, how I view it." And he made us talk about it.
Well, you're talking about a principled person. So even to put Kaepernick in the same environment, the same sentence, is remarkable. That's how far we've gone. Again, I put him in the circle of Snoopy Dogg. So if you want to talk about a hero and people think Snoopy Dogg's a hero, then if you want to put this guy into that same league, that's fine.
Well, he's been very impactful. I mean, he has changed the way Americans, many, watch football.
Well, the good thing is that there's always good that comes out of everything. The good things we have in this conversation, we're going to be able to now deal with the real issues in the black community that's been quiet for a long, long time. And thank goodness people are standing up. I'm excited about that.
Well, a lot of people aren't even going to the games anymore. You look at these pictures, and some of the stadiums are empty. Where do we go from here? What's going to happen
Well,
next
let me just
year?
say this. I experienced something this last weekend. University of Miami. I was down there watching the Hurricanes beat the
Notre Dame.
They came out flung the flag, they put their hands on their hearts. These are young men, black and white. They then, 20 of them ran into their end zone and got on their knees, and they got up and they kicked butt. That's what Americans do. We are thankful, we ask for help, and then we get up and we go to action.
And let me just say this,
that happen again.
the guys in the NFL aren't on all natural ability. They've had to overcome a lot. They have tremendous, they've overcome a lot. They have tremendous drive and appreciation for where they're at. I think they're getting a bad label now because of this, but they are somebody they are oftentimes the people to be looked up to.
We just have to realize there's been indoctrination for 20 years in the black community. So what we're seeing is not bad guys. We're seeing bad information and bad teaching and bad education.
Just wrong timing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
National anthem.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Burgess.
it.
Thank you, Burgess.
Okay, guys.
All right, coming up.